So welcome to Harvest 2021. We've just got the 70 acres of malting spring barley we're harvesting. We'll just head in the Land Rover up to the field and go and see the lection, 4:30 working, and see how it's getting on over in the field. Well, we've certainly got the weather for it this year. We've got a week of dry. We might leave the swaths out tonight and leave them unbaled. So just head on out of the yard. It would appear we've got them at a good time. They're just unloading the barley into the trailer there. I don't know if you can hopefully pick that up on camera. And they always use a special trailer. It's I don't know what make it is, but it's a small 6-ton trailer because it's the only one which is small enough to go under the roller doors in our shed. But it does the job every year, and there's a knack to getting that trailer around the yard, and that's why we use that trailer every year. So it's a Lection 430, and it's an absolutely brilliant combine. It's been doing this farm for a good 15 years now, for a good while. I think they had a Dominator before the Lection, but the Massey Ferguson will now go back to the yard, and then we will push the rest of this barley up back on into the store. Put my windows up. I'm in dusty. There he goes. It's a really good combine. Lection 430 Evolution, and it hasn't got AdBlue, which is complicated diesel exhaust fluid system. So it's actually a fairly reliable combine. We're going to have a good yield this year. That's why we need a little bit extra space in the farmyard to store the barley. And we're thinking of getting a few loads away with a lorry tomorrow, just to make up a bit extra room. But yeah, it's all going well. It's all going well. It's good weather. We'll get the baler down here, and this will be some good bedding straw for the red poll cattle we've got, the native cattle, over winter. Yeah, it's crazy to think last year we had the John Deere and the loader, and we got the contractor to push up. We didn't have a telehandler, didn't have much equipment, but we're getting there. We got the Manitou this year, the Gator, the Fender, and a few other bits, and then hopefully this used piece of equipment, which I'm planning on getting fairly soon. So yeah, it's just time really, more than anything. I guess, with equipment, and you have to be able to warrant it as well. That's the other thing. But I've got a few pieces of specialist equipment which I think we need, and will be worthwhile having on the farm, if you know what I mean. So I'm just pushing up the barley so that we can store enough in this shed. We've just called a haulier to come and take 2 loads out of here, so that we can try and fit it all into the shed if we can. Otherwise, we'll put some more across the road. Just in that shed over there where I normally put the biomass wood chip in there. Trying to be very gentle with this crop because it's going for about £205 a tonne now, malting barley. We've got a contract with Diego, I believe their name is, and they're a beverage company, and they're going to be using this malting barley to make Guinness apparently. So I've just found out. So I know what my end of harvest drink's going to be this year. Kind of Guinness. I don't know if we've ever grown any barley for Guinness before. I think it's pretty cool. And usually we've had such a good year this year. The nitrogen's been, we've got good nitrogen levels in the barley. The moisture's reasonable at 14.9%. I mean, that's ideal. Don't want to push it up too much, but just if we can get in, as long as we can get enough in tonight. Well, I've just come up to have a look at some of the bales. There's the baler, Massey 7720 with a Lely Welger baler in Massey colours. I'll pop one out. Look at I just asked the contractor, the farmer next door, to just tighten up the bales this year, because in the past we've had contractors baling them a little bit soft. I must say he's really pulled the cat out of the bag this year. These are some solid straw bales with a good, I think 3 layers of wrappers on there now. So these are going to be brilliant, because what I do with these bales, we store them on the right hand side just over there, that high seat over there. We store them out of the way, so these bales will sit outside for a little while. So it's really important that they're baled fairly tight, so that the water will just run off, you know, a little bit better than if they were baled a little bit looser, if you know what I mean. And we don't mind paying a little bit more per bale if they're baled tight. That's something I've just been coming up to check on whilst I've been pushing up this evening. Straw and hay silage is really important. Yeah, we've got a good few bales off here actually. It's a good yield so far. I'll stack these up probably tomorrow morning, late morning time. There's nothing like this time of year. I don't know anybody from farming. Got the Massey just turned up. There's the combine, the pass over the hill. There's nothing quite like this time of the year, as I'm sure a lot of you guys will probably know. You don't need to go on holiday. You just need to enjoy summertime in the UK and harvest time. You know, you have a lot of fun. So we'll just head back to the shed now and push up the rest of this barley tonight. We've just hopped out of the rainstorm, just heading up these tram lines, and we're going to go and have a look at the combine and just see where it is. I don't know if he's going to finish up for tonight. I imagine he will do, but I've just got to go and see him, the combine driver, just to make sure that he is finishing, and this might be his last load for tonight, and then we'll be heading on for tomorrow to do some more work tomorrow. But that's ideal. We've made good progress today, very good progress. Done that first field, top field on the right. We've got turnips going on there next, so I have to get those bales off tomorrow. And then we've got this one stackyard, that one letterbox, and then there's also vicarage and hill house, which we've got to do afterwards as well. So it's all going well. Busy day. So just finishing up for the night, just emptying out the combine, and then that load will go back in. I'll push that up tonight, and then I'll be back tomorrow. We've got some good weather this week to harvest the next few fields. Combine that makes, John. Very good bit of kit. I believe it's got a cat engine in it. It's a pretty good piece of kit. Well, there it is there. That's what it's all been for today. Going to go off to Diego to be made into Guiness, so fingers crossed for tomorrow. We'll find out the rest of the nitrogen results tomorrow. I'm just going to leave this door half open just to let a little bit of air in, just to ventilate it tonight, and then tomorrow we'll try and harvest the rest, if it all goes to plan. Alright, come on girl, I'm starving. This is an exceptional harvest. You know, it's late, you're tired, you don't want to do cooking, and he's supporting apparently British farmers. They say it's British beef, but British and Irish beef. I hope it is British beef. Be nice to support, you know, British beef farmers. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning. See how we get on tomorrow.